Now, the US, of course, is clearly signaling confidence in Jammu and Kashmir's future, citing improved security and tourism growth. A starkly different picture, though, is emerging just across the line of control. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has witnessed its fourth consecutive year of major unrest in 2026. Protests triggered by economic grievances like skyrocketing electricity bills, flour shortages as well. Reports say more than 30 people have been killed in a single crackdown alone. Pakistan security forces opened fire on unarmed protesters, with internet services suspended across the region. On this side of the border, Ambassador Gore is speaking of deepening engagement and reviewing the travel advisory. On the other hand, on the other side, in PoK, residents are battling bullets, blackouts, and a government that calls its own people enemies. The picture, SP, where this very stark, very different Jammu and Kashmir, of course, in India, seeing improved security, tourism potential, renewed optimism by the US ambassador who is visiting there. And look at what's happening in PoK. Strife, failed elections, bullets being fired on their own people by the Pakistan army. What's happening there? I think we've lost SP Vaid there. Ashik Mir, why don't you talk us through this contrast emerging?
Well, absolutely, Uday. These are the major developments what we are tracking since morning, and we have heard the U.S. ambassador. Yes, absolutely, this is a significant development from the Jammu and Kashmir. A senior U.S. official during his first visit to the region described Jammu Kashmir as an incredibly beautiful place, and said he was pleased with the visit and meetings held here. And the key takeaway from this remarks is that the United States is now looking at the existing travel warning for Jammu and Kashmir. He said that he cannot make any major announcement at this stage, but Washington will review whether the current advisory should be downgraded. The U.S. official also acknowledged the steps taken to improve the security in the region, and saying that the area has become safer. He further indicated that the United States sees the potential for more American visitors to Jammu and Kashmir, particularly given its natural beauty and opportunities. Impartially, he also said that engagement between the United States and Jammu and Kashmir could widen and deepen in the years ahead, while broader discussions will continue between the Washington and the government of India in New Delhi. Back to you.
Okay. Let me, in fact, take that to more guests now joining us. Major General Sudhakarji, defense expert, is also with us. Major General Sudhakarji, just look at these pictures emerging. On one hand, Jammu and Kashmir seeing, improved security, increased tourism, increased economic development. On the other hand, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir seeing complete economic strife, poverty, violence, failed elections, poor voter turnouts, atrocities by Pakistan army. The two regions cannot have two complete different, the differences are completely stark. On one hand, complete optimism. On the other hand, complete negativity.
Good afternoon. Thank you for taking me on phone up. We should be very clear that the other part we are talking of belongs to India, and it should be taken back and integrated with India as early as possible. Those people are suffering. They have no food, water, electricity, no medicine. The hospitals are not functioning. Their schools are not existent. If the schools are there, teachers are not there. So likewise. And the food blockade is taking place, and there is no democracy. There are no representatives in the federal parliament. So their status, administrative status, is a big question. And the Finance Commission does not give them the pro rata share of socio-economic allotment of finances. So likewise, it is an artificial kind of a border in between them and us. Kind courtesy, the Pakistani, I would say, the jihadis who came and raided into our country when Jammu and Kashmir was not even, it was under standstill agreement, and the instrument of accession was yet to be signed. So given those conditions, I would compliment you for picking up the theme. Today, Pakistan tried all its best to stop Vande Bharat and the train services to be going across Chenab bridge. It did go. They had plans to actually sabotage and destroy that bridge or do some activity. Last year, I'm talking about last year, but the train is moving. People who sit in the morning there, or in 3 hours time, they are in Jammu, and 6 hours time, they are well beyond that thing, and in a reasonable time, they are in Delhi. So, talk about the aims, talk about the medical colleges, talk about the IITs which have come up, the connectivity. There are such beautiful 6+6 12 lanes roads, national highways.
Yes.
Look at the tunnels, how they have come up. And look at the employment opportunities. I have not heard in my
Right.
lifetime
Right.
that a border